Hey guys, sorry I haven't filmed in a while. A lot of things have been going on, and I might go into that, I might not. But one thing I'm going to talk about, there's a new, I'll call it a trend that some doctors are doing, but I'll talk about my experience. It's ketamine infusions. Doctors are saying that it helps with depression, chronic pain, and now they're saying that it helps with PTSD and anxiety. I'm sure it helps some people, but for me, it made my anxiety and my PTSD, I'm going to say 1,000,000 times worse. So, the doctor I had at the time, he kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and I was like, okay, well, finally, it's like, okay, I'll try it, what can it hurt? Oh, yeah. So, they told me, well, there's medication that we can give you to counteract they said, mild side effects that you can have. Okay. So I was already kind of nervous anyways, and my blood pressure was extremely high, and, they're like, well, we don't know if we could do it because your blood pressure's high. And this was the attending doctor. This wasn't my doctor. Well, he came in and said, oh, well, give her a little bit of blood pressure medicine, she'll be fine. So then they started it, and they're like, well, you might experience a little bit of uncomfortableness. Oh, no, that wasn't even the half of it. So, thank goodness my fiance was with me. So, the bits and pieces that I can remember, if anybody's ever had surgery, it's kind of like when you get the happy juice, except worse. At least when you get that, you're comfortable. No. I remember saying, oh my God, I'm dying. I remember saying that the devil was coming after me. I couldn't, it was like I could not control myself. They gave me the max dose of the anti-anxiety medication, which it was stronger than, Xanax or anything like that. It was horrid. Horrid. And, so the treatment lasts about like an hour, and so the doctor was like, well, maybe, it was your first time, maybe, the second time won't be that bad. So, okay, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. So, I tried it again. Well, the second time, I think it was the second time, they couldn't finish it because my blood pressure was too high. So I was like, well, okay, whatever. So the third time was the worst experience. So, due to my hysterectomy and stuff, TMI, but I have bladder issues, so I have to go to the restroom a lot. So, with my fiance's help, they they had to leave the IV in, but she closed the IV off so the ketamine wouldn't keep going through the IV. So my fiance took me to the bathroom. The doctor helped me too, or nurse or whatever she was. So I'm in the bathroom, and all of a sudden I started to black out. And I told my fiance, said, "Oh my God, the ketamine's still going through my system. It's still going through my system." And he had to run and go get the doctor. Guys, the ketamine was still going, and I had an episode or whatever while I was in the bathroom. That was awful. And that was the most awful experience I have ever had. Because I blacked out in the bathroom. If my fiance had not been in there with me, I don't know what would have happened. So I would encourage anybody who their doctor says, "Hey, do you want to try these ketamine infusions?" I'm not saying that it might not work for somebody else, but if you already have severe anxiety or PTSD, please do your research on it, because if you already have those issues, and another thing too, I suffer from night terrors, and I had not had a night terror in years. And going through the ketamine infusions, I had night terrors for weeks after having the ketamine infusions. And it was an awful, horrid experience. But back to what I was saying. If your doctor says, "Oh, let me try these ketamine infusions," and like I said, if you already experience severe anxiety and PTSD, please do your research before you jump on board with it, because it might possibly make those symptoms worse. Oh, and the ketamine infusions didn't even help with anything. Nothing. So, it was not worth it. It just wasn't. And, yeah. And I think I've got some other issues that have popped up since then, and it kind of makes me wonder if the ketamine infusions kind of brought those about. I mean, we can't, I don't know, but it really makes me wonder, because my memory has gotten a lot worse since then. My neuropathy has gotten worse. I suffer from seizures now. I mean, I don't know if there's a link, but it's kind of odd to me. But I don't know. You never know about those things. But it's just really weird. But ketamine is a very, very serious medication. If you look it up, it's a horse tranquilizer. And, and here in the States, they do it in a doctor's office. Now, I know overseas they actually do it in the hospital. Would I have felt more comfortable? Maybe. If it would have been done in the hospital? I don't know. But I'm just saying, I would not. If I would know then what I know now, what it would have done to me, I would have never done it. Because it was just an awful experience. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just telling you what my experience was, and it was awful. It was horrid. And I just would never do it again. And, yeah. So, it just... And now to find out that they're doing it as a nasal spray. I mean, maybe as a nasal spray because it's not... You're not getting as high a dose. But who knows? It still may trip people out. I don't know. I just know I would not want it as a nasal spray either. I don't know. It just... it just amazes me that... Oh, what they... oh, I don't know. But, probably here in the next week or so, I got some new, stuff, makeup and stuff that, I've used. Some that I really, really like and some that's I got a, that I really, really like. It's in the bathroom. It's a makeup remover cloth from Sephora. It's really cute. It's got llamas on it. It works so much better than makeup remover wipes. It's not hard on your skin. And you can use it a couple of times. You just add warm water to it, and it removes makeup so well. And you just throw it in the washer, and it'll remove. Now, I don't wear mascara or anything like that, but it will remove eye makeup, and you don't have to put makeup remover on it. Just warm water. It removes lipstick. It removes foundation, blush, even hard to remove eye makeup like reds, purples, greens, anything like that, eyeliner. And we have sensitive skin, so it's really good. Let's see what else. I got some makeup from Too Faced, the Let It Glow collection. I have not, oh my gosh, I have not worn blush since probably junior high. I really like the blush. I've never worn bronzer in my whole entire life. I like that. The eyeshadows, and they're okay. There's some glitter eyeshadows in it. Good grief, that glitter goes everywhere. But, the glitter doesn't hurt my eyes like the pressed glitters from, ColourPop. Those do hurt my eyes. But that glitter doesn't. It just goes everywhere. I'll have it, and it's like all over my face by the end of the night. My fiance's like, "You have glitter everywhere." Yes, I know that. Thank you. What else? Oh, you can't really tell because it's dark. My hair is gray now. And, to keep up with the gray, I bought the, overtone, system, which, to dye your hair, I wouldn't recommend it because that don't work. But to keep up with the hair color, I like it. It doesn't have, it doesn't stink, and, it doesn't dry my hair out or anything like that. But I don't think I would recommend it to, like, dye your hair. But it does, keep my hair color from fading. Brain fart. I can't think of what else I was gonna say. Oh, and I got some new clothes. I know I don't have very many followers, but if you want me to, do just a video about talking about comfortable clothes or anything, just let me know. But, anyways, that's just my video for now. But I'll do a longer video about, all the new makeup and all that stuff. But that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.